So this is my beautiful sanctuary, which I call home, and I love it because it's away from the madness and because I'm surrounded by nature. I'm a complete nature lover. I love meditation, I love sitting in peace, I love grounding, I love walking on grass, and this is the most beautiful place that I can be in. Hi, I'm Kitty Kalra, a Pilates and a fitness expert, life coach and a positive psychology coach, and this is my beautiful home. Hi, come on in. So that's the first walking part of my house, the entry. And this is my sanctuary inside my sanctuary. My most favorite area, well, I have a lot of favorite areas, but this I love creating because I'm a nature lover. I love plants. I love going to the nursery, picking and choosing what will go in my house, what will bring me a smile. And I created this as a tropical forest so that there is nice and peace inside the house. You're surrounded by greens. And if you see around also, it's all greens. So you stand, and the first point when you walk in is so peaceful, so positive. You immediately light up just like the whole area is lit up. And now I'll show you my living room and why I find it so soothing because of the hint and hues of velvet, purple, and the hint of teal. I created those because those are very soothing colors for me. So if you look around, there is a hint of purple, teal, beautifully combined with beige so that the colors strike out. It's a space where we entertain people that are close to us, friends, family, and I love entertaining. I love table laying and I love having people home. And it's an expression of who I am. And I chose this room very, very lovingly. Everything was thought about and curated, whether it was the lamps, the beautiful chandelier, which is the drama of the whole room, and the highlight, of course. I particularly chose muted colors onto the sofas so that the other elements stand out. And it overlooks all those beautiful greens, and the expanse looks lovely from this side plus that side. So that's why it's a very, very welcoming room for my guests and for me. And this is the bar area. Well, my husband and me are teetotalers, and it's funny that we do have a bar which is stocked up always because no party is complete without the bar. और दिल्ली वालों को जब तक मिलेगी नहीं drinks तब तक party शुरू नहीं होती और party खत्म भी नहीं होती. So this is the bar. And of course the chandelier is again my highlight, and the backdrop creating that contemporary look, and that's who I am. Not very ethnic, not very traditional, and that's what is. If you can see it, that's exactly what was portrayed into the bar when I designed it, with the colors and everything. And again, overlooking the greens, my favorite part, close to nature, like I said. So this is the entertainment floor, where the living room is on one side and the coffee lounge and the dining area is on the other side. While you're passing by, you will cross the cheetah, which is my favorite art piece, and more than mine, I think it's my husband's, and I think it represents him, the cheetah. So here is this beautiful piece of art sitting pretty in my home, and I'm going to take you down to the formal dining area. this is the dining area. Being restaurateurs, our main focus is on food. And yes, this is the most inviting room, whether it's a small cozy gathering or a large party that we have. I love table setting, and it's a beautiful space where I can do and play a lot with colors or designs, flowers, candles. And this is the space I love to create. And I love the black here because it stands out, and every room has a different character. So I wanted to keep it nice and soothing with black and gold, and that's what reflects in this room. This is my dessert and coffee lounge, and I was very particular that I needed to have a dessert lounge separate from the dining area because I realized it gets very cramped up. Plus, honestly, I don't like those whole dishes laid up, which are the dirty dishes, when the guests are still around, and then there's dessert also laid out. So I love to lay my desserts here. So people who finish their dinner earlier, and also it doesn't enter the space of people who are still eating, and they can still be there enjoying their meal, while the others who finished it can have their desserts here and coffee here. So this is my beautiful and warm coffee lounge that I call, with a pop of red, because I think it just beckons the guests to just stay on and enjoy and relax. And now let me show you the most creative part of the house. This is a space that is very close to all of us in the house and every member. And if you see, it's a library. Yeah, it looks like a library, but it also hones the skills of music and creativity with all the beautiful instruments out here, because my sons are drummers and guitarists. So you can see their little pieces of joy here. And I love to sing and play the harmonium. As a child, I've learned harmonium for 8 years and Kathak. So this is very close to me. So this is where we all call our teachers and we just unwind after a hard day or just sit and read. It's got the collections from my son's school times of Harry Potter's Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I know people with kids would remember this. So it's a collection of books that we all grew up with and we still love to read. I instilled that in my children, and before sleeping we all make sure that we do a little 15-20 minutes of reading before we pack up for the day. I'm going to take you up to our living spaces where the bedrooms are, up on the first floor. And I'm going to take you through to my peaceful heaven. It's my bedroom, walking through this beautiful passage and alley. And this is my beautiful bedroom, the space where I spend hours just sitting and watching this beautiful space that you can see. My favorite sofa for my chai and coffee, where I just admire nature from here, surrounded by the greens, if you can see around, and the pool, and overlook the whole space from there. This is the favorite corner of my room, because of course you can see how it's a private area with all the photographs emphasizing on who we are. It's got an angel there, which is my symbol and sign of keeping us protected. I believe a lot in angels, affirmations, visualizations and positivity, and that's my favorite affirmation board. I paste the leaflets. I have an affirmation book and I keep pasting a leaflet every day when the affirmation changes, and it just keeps me positive and calm. and I know the power of the universe is with me. I'm not a crazy art lover, but I just had to pick up these pieces when I saw them on my trip to Bali. Majorly because they're all made out of paper, all colorful paper and cardboard, and it's rolled out into a painting. And it's got my favorite blues and teals, the colors that I love. And that's why I had to pick it up and place it in my room close to me. And I'm going to take you into the room now where the energy is palpable and the possibilities are endless, where you'll be motivated and empowered. And this is my space that breathes life into me. Something that I owe my existence to and who I am today. This is my Pilates studio, which I called Kitty Kalra Fitness and Beyond. It's a space where I practically eat, live, not sleep, but other things, yes. And this is where my career began over 10 years ago. I have clients who come here and I feel they don't just come for Pilates, but there is so much more that we both give to each other, adds value to who they are and to me. The Pilates machines, if you can see, are the reformers. There's a Cadillac, the Pilates chair, where we build core, pun intended, core not just physically, but also mentally and emotionally. It's a space where everyone walks out feeling more loved and loving how to appreciate and love yourself, become stronger and healthier, happier, fitter in mind, body and soul. And this room is not just my power, but power for all those who come here, for all my clients, because it just doesn't leave them transformed physically, but also mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It's a space where everyone loves. It's more meditative, very therapeutic, because Pilates is a practice and regime which leaves you very peaceful. It's a mind-body connection. So this is an area where we all start our day with and carry on with joy and the abundance of energy. And it's not just me who's a fitness enthusiast, but I'm going to show you another space that will show you how all the Kalras live to be fit. And it's not just that we build muscle, it's much more than that. Come on. And this is called the Lion's Den. And it's called that because this is where my boys push their limits. I know I don't really use this space too much. I've never been a gym person, but my boys all love this space and they start their morning with this space. I mean, it's not just lifting weights, they also do yoga, any high intensity workout, but a space that energizes them and they totally love it. And this is the space that actually pushes the boys to do their best, and with the state-of-the-art machines here, it pushes them and makes them achieve their fitness goals because they're into cricket and golf. My elder son is a golfer and the younger one is a cricketer. So every machine is dedicated to whatever fitness goals they have and build resilience, consistency, confidence, much more. And being a health freak and इतनी जगह सुंदर हो तो अपना किचन गार्डन तो होना ही चाहिए, right? This is my kitchen garden with practically every vegetable grown here organically. You can see there is spinach here. There are lettuce leaves. There is garlic, parsley. So I grow all my vegetables here, from the onions, tomatoes, potatoes, garlic, ginger, कच्ची हल्दी, rosemary, thyme. आप जो भी सोचेंगे सब यहाँ उगाती हूँ मैं. And I also send it to so many friends. And yeah, I consume it here. It's all fresh. This is my labor of love, grown with so much care, so that my whole family stays healthy and fit. Thank you for being my guest today, and for more such content, subscribe to LBB's Homely newsletters.